Well, hello, you rockstar coaches. This is a video about fantastic Venture Project One and in general coaching. So we're going to run through the rubric and the assignment, but as you're thinking about building and developing your experience as a Venture Project One coach, I want you to think about how you might apply this going forward, using both for your personal work as well as for coaching and mentoring others. How can you understand and interpret the expectations and then help others drive towards their goals and their requirements. So that's what we're seeking to do with this coaching, is how to help people achieve their goals and objectives in a way that helps them flourish and really help drive forward with opportunities for them. Super huge part of our program in change leadership and cascading mentorship. So I'm at our website, the home base for learning education in our program, and I'm clicking here on Venture Project One under the Projects tab. And so I'm going to scroll down to the bottom so you can see here we have previous quarters student work, and up at the top we have Venture Project One for now. So the challenge is innovating a physical product. And I have here a video of some of the overview ideas, and then a video of a case study from Strategizer, who does a super great job with their business model canvas. And both of those you should watch and connect with to get some background information. And then down here we have a link to the assignment, which I'm going to open up. So just a note, at all of our assignments and other things, you'll see at the top here, whenever it exceeds like one page, I tend to put an index in here. And these are all hyperlinks to different parts of the assignment. So right now I'm going to click down here to Venture Feedback Coaches. So that just jumps us in. So some of our assignments tend to be quite long because we do often offer a fully integrated option in that, so you can jump in that menu. So just a point for you in that going forward. So for our Venture Feedback Coaches, E3s and E5s, again, we're going to focus here on how we might be the best coaches ever and really help drive and motivate the project for others, directing, helping to get them clear evidence for their ventures that they're creating. And they're tasked with a super challenging task of repurposing something new and fresh to take the old and to reinvent it. So we are going to expect of you evidence in one or more coaching sessions with each of your venture teams. You're assigned to 2, and I really suggest that you use the rubric as a way to guide those conversations with them and really help to align expectations and their plan of action and their traction. So one of the big things right now, given the world that we're in, is that it's going to be hard for a lot of people to access evidence in the way that we expect in the program for evidence-based entrepreneurship. So as a coach, we need you to be a super great evidence resource and superstar. So helping them to get the evidence that they need, connected with people for interviews, and get a good sense of what's at hand with their projects. So I assigned you to 2 teams, and I'll open up that spreadsheet for clarity. And again, we want to connect with them now in this first week, and then next week also give them some feedback and input on pushing their project forward and what you thought about it. So this first sheet is the evaluation sheet that you will use after you have their final submission. And I have a sample here of how we would fill out a review for one of the teams. So the reviewers here are some of the teaching team, and then the VP1 team, their team name, so whatever their project name is, the members of that team, and then this is straight out of the rubric. And so it's the different rubric categories, the different deliverables. We want you to, I have the total points possible here and the points given. So make a copy of this spreadsheet and put it in your team's shared drive. So do not edit this one. Make a copy of it and put it in your team's shared drive. I also inserted, for clarity, a link to the rubric for them for the assignment. And that gives clarity here on a strong hook, where the pitch is at in terms of time. And please do watch the video that is for the VP1 Venture teams to get a sense of their expectations and what they've been told. And then here, this last sheet is your coaching assignments. So we're going to read this across. So coaches' teams are down here. And then team 1, for example, is Elliot and Scotty. Okay, so if I'm Elliot and Scotty, first of all, I'm going to connect with each other on Teams. And then I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm coaches team 1. I'm going to connect with venture team 1 and venture team 2, because those are the 2 areas that are in here. So venture team 1 is has Hannah as Asmussen as the captain. She's an E6. So I did assign E6s as captains, and then you as coaches will create a chat thread or some other way that you'd like to connect with them with this team and say, oh, I'm your general coach. Let's set up a time to connect. And then your secondary assignment here is Venture Project 1 Team 2. And that is this team with Tara Boyd as the captain. She's also an E6. And in that coaching role, I'd like you to play the role of the evidence rockstar. So how can you help them connect with and collect the evidence they need to be successful with their venture? Let's run through another example. So if I'm down here with coaches team 10, so I'm looking over here, that's Tori and Allison. And they are assigned up here to teams 5 and 6. And 5 and 6, if I look over here and scroll down, that is this team with Emily as the captain, and team 6 has Max as the captain. So for team 5, or for Venture Team 5, we really want you to focus in on being a prototype rock star. So everything you can help them with on the prototype and clarification there. And the same thing for E6. So as that team, what I would do is I would look at this rubric and say, how might I help them with multiple iterations, sketches, draft, 3D versions, and getting feedback and input on how to improve that. So how might I really affirm and help encourage and grow them in that ability to prototype? Because I know that's an area of anxiety for a lot of people. So you being a top resource in that. So then back to your assignment. Again, I'm going to go down to the feedback coaches. And so your rubric is video feedback, so that your feedback was super helpful and insightful. You claiming a blog post with quick feedback to them. And then you also have an above and beyond feature. So I am so excited for you all to coach and help people develop during this challenging time. I am here if you have any questions at all, and I can't wait to connect more over the course of this quarter. Hope you all are well and safe.